Hello everybody and welcome to our last game of today. King of the Hill Season 3 in Episode 6. What a day it's been so far. We've had the reigning king Von Asten just freshly wiped out by Dev M. And Dev M's first challenger right now. He's playing as the austere in the north of Crossroads. Sorry Momo. Who's he up against?
First, Asha Blois, our Korean contender from the south, playing as the Soviet Union. I have not seen him play as the Soviet Union. Only Brits when it came to allies. So this will be very refreshing. And our second Eastern Front Army matchup of the day. So absolutely excited for this. He is was a contender of the California Classic on 2 occasions. So he's proven himself in the ranked department to be, you know, a contender. So he's definitely got a chance. This is a best of 1, so anything can happen.
Yeah, it's always nice to see new blood come into a tournament. First appearance in King of the Hill, and playing a strong faction with a strong commander. Armored assault tactics. Got to be the 3rd or 4th time we've seen this today. Of course, radio intercept. You hear it going off there, telling him that grenadiers have been completed in the north. So he's already getting that intel advantage over Dev M.
Yeah, that ability is so strong. Really, no need to explain why. Used to be even better before. Before you could see mines being built and you'd click on the little alert and it would tell you where it exactly was. So that was insane. They had to nerf that.
Those were the days.
Yeah, ESL days. Von Ivan playing as partisans with Maxims and radio intercept was absolute cancer, but thankfully those days are open. Seeing a nice little engagement here on the right side of the map. Looks like Asha Blois is a little outgunned here.
Yeah, but he has made some good green cover positions for himself, so his engineers are also going to be fighting effectively. He's managed to get some conscripts up on the center wall just ahead of the VP, which allows him to effectively deal with the machine gun without taking suppression. And of course, this is good by Dev M. He brings in the pioneers, those close range weapons to try and force them off, and that is successful. That's actually really good. 4 models go down there.
Yeah, Asha Blois actually goes for 4 conscripts versus Dev M's 3. Opening from last game versus Von Asten. No tier 1, no tier 2. He really is going for that heavy conscript opening. He's got to be very effective with it because it's only going to get weaker as the time goes on, as grenadiers get upgraded, get vetted. And unfortunately, that first 2 engagements with 2 conscripts did not go well for him.
That is true, but at the same time, he managed to make some ground on the north. Dev M, of course, he manages to get a couple more models on his MG42, brings it back down to deal with the conscripts. Absolutely necessary because he doesn't want to lose the left-hand side of the map.
Asha Blois is losing his fuel now. Dev M always strategic with his squads. 2 men, 1 man, no problem. Let it decamp some territory. There's no threat nearby. But if you notice, there is a mine. I think he'll be okay. But I don't want to jinx it.
Where is this?
On the fuel that he's camping right now. He's going to be forced to retreat here by this
fresh
I
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Sneaky.
Wonder if he'll get Molotovs with 4 conscripts.
Thought it was a bit of a late retreat on the conscript squad there, but he does get away with it. One of the models just slightly hanging out of green cover causes the whole squad to take a suppression. Oh man, that's
sucks.
That is unfortunate. And so, Company Heroes is one of these games you have to be careful of every single model. So just because it says green cover, it isn't always giving you the bonus you think it's going to give you. Adds an extra level of complexity to the game. There's the flamethrower pop on the engineers. It's going to be bad news for that MG42 as it gets flanked by the conscripts.
Nice
engineers
flank.
with the flamethrower are close by.
There's our German infantry upgrade from DevM. He's locked it in and upgraded 1 grenadier, so 5-man Grens are gonna have a great time versus conscripts. Slowly creeping up on the field, taking all this territory from Asha boys. Don't know if he's gonna be able to come back from this play. I mean, he's losing literally every engagement.
Just seeing the bunker going up in the base, likely to be the medical support needed to keep these grenadiers fighting efficiently on the field. I think that's one of the advantages that Asher seems to have right now. He hasn't got healing in the base, but his units are all relatively good in health. Asher going for that fuel on the left-hand side. He needs to go up there with some support because it's so easy for DevM to decap with the Pioneers.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines.
Asher, of course, just starting to turn this engagement around. The mine goes off on the right side, but doesn't kill the second model. And here's the difficult situation now with the G43s. We do have Molotovs available, so perhaps Asher's going to be utilizing that to get the Grenadiers out of cover.
There it is.
Sensible play.
Molotovs will get much stronger once these cons hit vet too. They can throw them like regular grenades. Don't have that long wind-up time. But yeah, he's getting demolished by these G43 Grens.
It's a bit of static from a static play.
Territory is falling into enemy hands.
So close. DevM with so much calculation just sticks around. Does not feel threatened by the conscripts. Just giving himself time to shoot that rifle nade. Ultimately an engagement and we'll be able to decamp that fuel. Or maybe not. Conscripts coming with the Ura as the MG42 is packing up. Should be an easy retreat for DevM. Yeah, no need to stick around and eat a Molotov.
Yeah, that's a really nice hold. Really important to keep the fuel there. Asher's very acutely gone for the strategic point that decaps DevM from fuel on the right and taking the VP in the center, which I believe is still a connector.
HQ has been upgraded. Medium
To see DevM there, he's gone to battle phase 2. He's skipped his tier 2, so tier 3 going up in the base right now.
Definitely gonna need something to counter this. DevM is gonna be rushing battle phase 2, and he actually already has it. Oh, what a huge need.
Yeah, that's a real problem with Maxims. You don't want to be putting them clumped up in the positions like that against the Grenadiers. And, that's probably going to be the last time we see him do that.
Yeah. Look at this income for DevM. He's got his tier 3 up already. See if he rushes an Ostwind. Or plays it safe. No Sturmgeschütz, no Dangeschütz out here. It's not an option right now.
Well, I've got to say, despite being at just above 350 VPs, I don't think Ash is doing too badly to be honest for his first showing here. He's still putting up a pretty decent fight against a very, very good player.
Yeah, he's not totally obliterated yet.
There's that 5-man squads coming in against the conscripts G43s as well. And really, we're seeing tier 3 go up in the base right now for Asher. He's going to be so reliant on the T70 coming out in the field, and I think DevM is already on top of it. He's already looking for that counter ahead of time.
Supplies to the enemy.
Of course, the other thing is Asher, if he's been listening to his radio interception, may have picked up what DevM is doing.
Hopefully he's been paying attention. It does get difficult sometimes when the announcer doesn't go off on the radio intercept because of all the other things happening. So you got to pay attention to the ticker on the event list. so it is possible sometimes that the radio intercept player doesn't catch it. Slowly getting creeped on. He's 100 manpower away from a T-70. It's gonna be a super late T-70, around 12 minutes or so before it even gets built.
We are losing a sector.
I wonder even if he has heard Devem has rushed for his tier 3, whether or not it might change what he decides to build. Actually, I think the next thing that he produces is going to be crucial. It's going to be that Panzer IV, so he knows. Should hear that when it comes out, and he's building the T-70.
Oh man!
And if both of these units complete, Devem's going to have complete control of the map. There's going to be nothing to counter it, not even an AT gun.
Will we pick up this grenadier though? Retreating? Yeah, cons just suck at wiping stuff without any kind of PTSH or support along the retreat path. Was not able to pick up that squad, but that is absolutely heartbreaking. Having a Panzer IV come out at the same time as your T-70, I mean, I can't think of anything worse than that.
Step up to the field, T-70. Contender! Panzer IV. Well,
You're shooting bricks if I heard that Panzer IV.
T-70 versus Panzer IV. Momo, let's make some bets. Who do you think will win?
Yeah, it's gonna be the T-70 Stormless, especially with no 18.
Damn it! Now I have to bet the opposite.
He's got it.
It's a low health on the building there. Actually, the Panzer IV probably could have taken that down. It's gone for a shot on the conscripts in the east, funnily.
He's not even close to getting this done. It's just gonna go very poorly for Asha.
Yeah, Asher really hasn't found his footing here. There is a mine, which maybe he can bait the Panzer IV near. But even so, I think maybe... oh, Engineer's just outside of the line of sight, so... Never maybe won't have seen that mine. Even so, he's going to drive over the one outside of the base at the front. Is there anything that Asher can do to capitalize on this? The T-70 is actually going back to base.
Devem's got all his grenadiers upgraded with the 5-man T-43. And a conscript went down somewhere. It's down to 3.
The conscript just went down outside of the base to the 2 grenadiers, which are pretty much sitting outside of it. There's a late retreat from an engineer squad on the left, which again is in danger. And really, where is this AT gun? AT gun's got to be the thing coming out in the build right now. There it is. And such a shame to have lost some of the conscript squads that really should be capping under support of this. Dev-M here was stacking just up to 600 manpower.
Yeah, he's getting out his second Panzer IV now. He's going to try to seal the game up.
The enemy is down to 200 points.
T-70 just goes into that engagement rear armor. Decides maybe it's not a good idea. Gets the hell out of there. But here's that AT gun. Late to the field, Asher gonna get caught with his pants down again, building the sandbags, and takes 3 models dropped on the first shot from the Panzer IV. And there's the second one for Dev-M. Just slowly starting to put a finish.
House up. Sorry, I need a nap, Stormless. I slept late, so... Look at this teller by the T70. I wonder.
Yeah, I
if
can
he's
see. Oh
adding
no!
something. Oh no! It's so close.
He nearly went for it.
Opponents are seizing a sector.
He still might.
2 Panzer IV is gonna clean up his.
DevM's trying to bait him across it.
Fragmentation bombers now available.
AT gun is still going. This AT gun has taken a load of shots with relatively zero effect. Little to no influence on the vehicles in this game. There's another mine that's just gone off.
Is attempting to steal our sector.
Russian boys gotta react to this. Get some kind of consolation prize here. Oh, both hit with mines here. This is huge. Another mine hit. Oh, he's right over his teller. Okay, just clears it. So this guy needs to get up here and quickly.
T70 even could be useful here. In fact, there's just 2 low health Panzer IVs. Got the speed advantage.
Gonna go
Got
for
the speed
rear.
advantage.
Oh, both of them missed. They're opening shots. Come on, you can do it.
The T70 may be able to do this. There's engine damage. He just needs that one penetrating shot. There's loads of
No, he
side blockers.
retargeted.
No!
He retargeted. The side blocker saved DevM's Panzer IV. There goes one, and then you should be able to clean up the other one with another 18-8. There we go.
Now he's got to get the hell out of there because he's got a very low health squad. That is going to go down in the
out of
retreat.
control. The out of control kills the conscript.
There's the rage quit.
Oh man, that is so dumb.
That was pro
I
play by
hate
DevM. DevM professional to the last minute. You know they say that the more you practice the game, the luckier you get. And that's definitely true for DevM.